those that haven't been able to jump on. So just gonna quickly share my screens with you and then literally show you what I've got to show you. So time on Saturday night. One of the things that I'm fully aware of is that whenever we do Zooms and I want to do a share or mess about in the back office, it just seems to take forever to kick in. So I just thought, you know what, I'll do a bit of extra work, do this, and then we can talk about everything later on. Okay, so effectively what I need to do is I need to go to my back office because that's how I'm going to get to my dream vacation. So here we are in my back office. I'm going to club services. I'm then going to dream vacations. Now, for me, this year, we're going to go to Gran Canaria. We normally go to Spain. We've done Gran Canaria once. First was the children on mainly said to me, just want to go back there. So this is basically what I am currently looking for. So I'm going to go into personal dream vacation. I know that we're going to go to Europe. So what I need to do is I need to come down here and I need to click Europe. It's just the same as like when you guys have been searching using the wholesale site. So I need to click Canary Islands here. Now, I'm looking for during the summer holidays. So effectively, what I want to do is just put the middle of the summer holiday in, put it so it's 35 days either way, and then what that will do is that will actually give me all of the different accommodation over the holiday period. So effectively here, what I've done is I've put in one adult, 2 children, 35 days, Canary Islands, and I've put that in the middle week of August, which covers all of the period children are off for. So therefore, I'm able to give myself a good opportunity of where is available. So obviously we've got four different pages here, lots of different places that I can pick for the children. Now, for me, unfortunately, we know what weeks we need to go. I'm quite bound by when I can go. So when we want to go is actually going to be the last couple of weeks in August. So let's put the 23rd in here. It's the 7 days, and that will give me each period that I'm looking for. So, okay, we've got it here so that we know that obviously the accommodation will give 1 adult and 2 children. I've got the date there and I've got it for 7 days. That's now gone from 4 pages to 2 pages because I've actually narrowed down exactly what I want. Now, where we're thinking of going is actually going to be this one just here. It's the Royal Park Altus. We quite like the look of that, so I'm just quickly going to have a look to see whether or not it's got the availability. Now, it has got an exceptionally good availability period that I've requested. You can see here that this one isn't as stagnant on whether or not you have to go Friday to Friday, because a lot of the holidays within the back office, because obviously they're timeshare weeks, it's all the RCI properties across the world. A lot of them that I've noticed is literally a Friday to Friday. So I'm just going to quickly look at the calendar on my phone, see what we've got here. So effectively that's saying the 16th. So the 16th is a Friday, the 17th is Saturday, the 19th is a Monday, the 23rd again is a Friday, the 24th is a Saturday, and the 26th is a Monday. So these guys are actually giving us quite good scope. Because the thing about it is, if you take your flights on Monday, they are actually slightly cheaper than what they are over the weekend. So if I'm looking on this one here, the 26th, now what that will actually do, that will give me the 26th, which is the bank holiday Monday. Then that brings me to the 2nd, the kids are back at school the next day. So I can take that one there. So effectively, I'm looking at the 26th to the 2nd if we choose to take that one. Now, what I need to do, obviously, it's advising me that it's £30 and 68p for me to take by redeeming my points. However, there is one thing that I have noticed if you search through the back office, you really do need to click on the resort information. And the reason for it is that some of them, what they've actually got is they've got, within the policies, they've got surcharges. Now, the surcharges are different depending on which contract you go on. Some of them don't have any. Some of them have, you know, some of them I've seen up to about £250, but it just really depends on the type of contract you're going for. This one here, surcharges are 23 to 39 euros. that's for utility charges, and that's per room per week. So for me, that's acceptable, not a problem. It is advised to me down here that a security deposit is required upon checking at the resort. Now, what you're able to do, if you want to find out what information it is, just literally click on to the actual hotel site itself. And then you can have a look around, you can see exactly what it is. Now, with some of them, they do actually have like a pop-up chat. Now, this one's actually got a pop-up chat. So what I can do is I can just ask them how much is the security deposit. So they might not be open right now, but they might be. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. And you can see that I've already had a bit of a chit chat with these guys already. Now, the reason why I've already had a chit chat with these guys is what I've done is I've had a good look around what is going on with this property. Now, one thing that I did notice looking at the property as well, and to quickly show you this as well, so you can see for yourself, is that when you go into the gallery, their gallery is an awful lot different to the gallery that we've got within our back office. So this shows us all, you know, different properties that these guys got. But what it does is it shows the quality of properties on the inside. When you go to the Pay to Save network and then you're looking at the pictures here are a little bit dated. So I don't use pictures like this when I'm advertising. I always have a little look in the back. So a quick look here. So I'm wanting to go to the one in, what does it want in Spain? My system's not doing what I want it to do today. It's to Spain. Here we go. And I want to go to the, I'm having some fun with this one, aren't I? The Albatross. I need to move with this. I hope you don't run this laugh at it. Get away from my PC to slow down a bit. Right, okay. So I'm not special offers. I actually want a hotel. So I want Spain, and then I want the Royal Albatross in Tenerife. So let's have a look to see what this has actually got. So when I come down here, it's just showing the accommodation report. It's then obviously got some of the pictures in it. So the facilities. It's got the bar, the restaurant. If I just go to the gallery, this one here, let's see what it brings up. And this is absolutely gorgeous. The pictures here, as you can see, are an awful lot better than the pictures that we've got in our back office. So I always tend to have a look at pictures on the resorts themselves rather than actually the pictures that we've got in the back office. The report is actually showing me that's what I'm really going to be getting rather than the outdated pictures. So that's how we do that on that. Obviously, if I want to book this, what I'm then going to need to do is I'm going to need to come down to here. I'm going to need to go book. Up to view cart, and then it's advising me that my taxes on this are going to be £44.13. So by the time I've actually finished paying for this, what I'm looking for, and it's got a full kitchen, it's 6 for 2 with privacy, which is brilliant. That means that, you know, that I can get a bit of privacy from the children. Who am I kidding? So basically all I need to do is just need to put all my information in, private member, full name, surname, and then literally I'm going to click on here and then I'm going to put continue. Now I haven't actually got my bank card on me at the moment, and to be quite frank with you, I wouldn't do this because obviously this is going to be for anybody to do. But what you can see here that there is complete transparency with this. It's got the retail price on it, it's got the loyalty points that will be applied, the price that I'm paying for tax and fee. The company has made sure that when we book this, it's all transparent for us to have a look at. All we need to do is we need to ensure that we look at everything in respect of all the policy points to it. Now this one here is non-refundable. So if I change or cancel, 100% cancellation penalty will be applied and you will not receive a refund. So I know that obviously that when I book this, that I need to make sure that this is exactly the one that I want. Now, so basically, I'm just going to go back to the Pay to Save networks. You can see here what I mean about resort fees. Just flip through a couple more policies here. So this one here, okay, it's got a mandatory deposit, €100. Now, obviously, you will get that back. You've then got your surcharges on here, 25 to €40, which is for utility. It's also got a surcharge for extra cleaning if smoking inside the apartment. So make sure when you are booking, what you're booking and looking at, you check the policy information. The last thing that you'd want to do is to get to your dream vacation and think, right, well, I've got this amount of spending money, and then you then find out, well, hang on a minute, I've got security charges here. Again, this one here, it's got a mandatory security deposit of €150. It is obviously refundable, and then obviously you've got €25 with surcharge per week. So you just need to have a look. Also on top of this, please note that one of the members of the party must be at least 25 years old. I mean, I know that we are. There are also properties that are adults only, so you do need to make sure you are checking the policies of these, because some of them are not fit for children. Some of the spas are 18 years old only, as I say, adult only accommodation. So that's basically what you're looking at with your dream vacation. Obviously, if you've got your date, make sure you just literally put it down to the date you want, and it will enable you to literally go through everything you need to go through and make the right choice for you and your family. So I'm just going to stop sharing this and okay, recording, and then you guys will listen shortly. Does that make sense to you guys, what I've done? Wow, there's loads of people on there. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Does that make sense, the way that I've explained that and the way that I've gone into the back office so that you guys can see exactly what you need to look for? The way that I work, I mean, I know that a few of you already know this, but I will always show you the pitfalls, because the last thing that I would want anybody to do is get a holiday and then go, oh my God, why didn't someone tell me to look at the policies? I've gone through an awful lot of the dream vacations, and there's not all of them have got the these surcharges on them. The places that I've noticed that have got the heaviest surcharges are actually in the Canary Islands. The reason for it, from what I can evaluate, is it's actually the original timeshare properties that have got the heavy surcharges on it, and it's obviously because of the contracts that were signed and set up when these properties were put together. When I've looked at like places like Turkey, I've looked at Greece, there's no surcharges on them at all. So if you don't want to pay a surcharge, then just make sure you look through the back office. I mean, me personally, I don't have a problem putting a deposit down. The way that I look at it, wherever I've travelled before, I have put deposits down quite a lot of times when I've travelled. So that doesn't bother me, because I know that we're not going to damage anything, we're not going to break anything. So, that's not an issue. But you guys do need to check all of this so that therefore you can accommodate that within your budget. Is there anything anybody would like to ask me about the dream vacations before I move on to how I convert everything from YouTube to an MP4?
Yes, please, Sam. Just to confirm, are they only timeshare properties?
From what I've seen, yeah, they are timeshare properties. When I'm going into the back of them, they are ICI, but some of the stuff that I've seen in Mexico, I don't believe is, because it's hotels, unless someone has actually got a hotel unit that's been put to timeshare. Some of them look like they possibly can't be timeshare because they're hotels.
Okay, so the ones
in the Canary Islands tend to be. Do you want me just to flip into the dream vacation back office whilst we're on the phone?
You don't have to. We could have a look at it later. I just wanted to clarify if they were all timeshares. That's all.
No, I mean, so what I'm seeing, the majority in Canary Islands are. The ones that I'm seeing when you're looking like Las Vegas, Mexico, the ones that are long haul flights, not all of them are. They're hotels. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
something that I will confirm to David. But the ones that I'm seeing, basically, as I say, in the Canary Islands, yes, they're definitely timeshare. You can tell when you go into the back of them because they'll say whether or not if they're part of the RCI group. And if they're part of that, then that's the timeshare that we use for our dream vacations.
Okay.
And we are the only platform that's actually got this contract as well.
Okay.
So no one else is able to use that.
Cool, thanks.
It's okay. Any other questions? I'm waiting for Monica to pounce on me. I really am. I can't hear you. You're muted. Let me unmute. I've unmuted you.
I'm trying to don't ask nothing. There is a question. There is a question.
Go on. Ask it. Go on.
So,
I know you've got one.
Yeah, I just missed from the beginning a little bit. What I wanted to ask, if, for example, we book the vacation, what you are offering for the beginning, for example, in Thailand, I'm giving you an example. Let's say we pick up the Thailand one. Is there a way where we can see actually which type of room we have there, the accommodation, and all these things?
What you'll be able to do, I mean, there's videos of it, but what I tend to do is I'll tend to grab that exact property and then I'll put it into YouTube, so therefore I can see what the property looks like myself. Or if not, I'll actually go on to the exact resort itself. So when you go to book, it will give you the resort name, and then in the policy it will have the resort page. So therefore you can literally click on there and you can go on their web page and then you can view it that way. Have we got it whereby we've got it within our back office that gives the exact hotel room? No, we don't. That's the way that I've been looking at it. But there's nothing stopping you, obviously, that at the point where you want to book it, if you're liaising with them, you can then ask them for, you know, their direct website, so therefore you can actually look at the hotel accommodation beforehand. But I literally go searching myself. The thing about it is that with the ones, if you're looking at the one in like Phuket, it's so easy to find, and you can see customers that have been in and out of the rooms as well, so you can physically visually see it yourself that way.
Is there, do you know, is there anybody from here who done this vacation?
No, there isn't, but there is someone on the fan page that's done it. So what I can do is I can have a look to see if I can find that one for you, because someone has been to that location and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. Paula, have you seen the video for the one in Phuket whereby they've gone to it? It's the one with the, has it got the cold bit in that you jump into it? It's like it's a spa, isn't it?
I've got the link somewhere as well, so I'll try and find it and drop it in the chat now.
Thank you so much, Paula.
That's all right.
And one more short question. When, for example, the customer, they want to go somewhere and they choose a place, they have access to can actually also see what they have in the room, or what they see on the picture, they will find the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, basically, some of the pictures may be a little bit out of date, so they may find that when they get there, the accommodation's been updated. But this is what I always do whenever I'm looking at absolutely anything. Like I'll show you now. Show you. Go back. This is what I always do. Whenever I'm looking at anything, I never just take it as gospel to what I'm seeing in front of me. Whoever has come on, can you mute yourself, because all I can hear is the background noise of you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, is it you, Monica? Bless you. Sorry, darling.
I can't hear them.
This is what I always do whenever I look at something. So basically, if I'm picking a property out from one of the dream vacations or even one of the hotels, it doesn't matter what I'm looking at, I'll always go and have a look at their website, because what I found is that the pictures are a lot more up to date than what they are on here. Because like if you look on this one here, for instance, we just go to the photos. That's what that's showing on there. Then if I go to the policy, you go RCI Silver Crown Resort. It's not giving me a website to click onto. If you see here, can you see all the fees on this one as well? Security deposit, mandatory amenities £4, a little bit of housekeeping as well. So if I'm looking for this one here, what I would actually do is pick it up. I'll literally put it into Google, and then like this. Now, say for instance, if I want to see the pictures, I'll just go images on here. That's not brought up exactly what I want. So I want it so that it's the Leahy Club Resort. And then what that will do is that will then give me all the images, so I can see exactly what I'm looking for. Sometimes what I'll do as well, if I want to see a video of it, I'll just literally go on here, pull the videos down, and then literally watch one of the videos, and then that will give me exactly what's actually going on right now with this vacation, to see whether or not it's somewhere where I want to go. So if you look here, if I quickly take them, mute it, and I literally skip through it as well like this so that I can see quickly what I'm looking at. I'm quite an impatient person, but if you look there, that's nothing compared to the pictures that we've got on the back office. So it shows you actually how up to date it is and whether or not there's been any improvements. And I tend to do that with all of them that I look at, whether I'm looking at on the hotel site. So if you look here, this one here has got that.
Sam?
Yeah?
Are they looking to update those pictures in the back office, or are we best just working around it like this?
We have to work around it. This is just, I'm really, really stupid when I say this to you, because I've said this to a couple of people. Basically, when I spoke to Scott about it, I said to Scott, look, you know, with the greatest of respect, these pictures are really out of date. Because the situation here, just stop sharing, situation is that we get ours at wholesale prices. Now, one of the things that I did today, I spent about an hour going through what we've got on our dream vacation, then what we've got on the hotel site itself, and then what we've got on the wholesale travel engine. I could only found one property out of all of the ones for the Canary Islands for the whole of summer that actually came up on the wholesale site. The rest of them, they'll come up on the retail site, but they won't come up on the wholesale site. Now, what David's actually turned around and said is that because they don't want us to be promoting it with the pictures that they've got, that's why they've given us these pictures. That's why whenever I promote anything, which you'll see in a minute for the next video that I do, this is why I go and pull the videos down. Yeah, it is time consuming, but the thing about it is that if you're advertising, we all know that you could have the same property, and if one's advertised it looking bronze and the other person's advertised it looking gold, everybody's going to go for the gold one. They're not going to go for the bronze one because they're going to think that that's, you know, more attractive to them. So yeah, these pictures are out of date, but that's why they're out of date. It's because these guys basically don't make any money on us being on the property. There's no commission for them. So because of that, what they're not going to want us to be doing is literally filling up that resort with them not earning any money. They want to be able to have a better chance at advertising than what we've got. But I've just looked at it and just pulled it around the other way, and just literally I'll go on YouTube and I'll find the videos that I need, or if not, I'll go and find the pictures that I need. Because the thing about it is you can always find what you need, just dig a little bit deeper.
And to be fair, I've done that as well, and it's actually quite fun.
Yeah.
Plus, you get to find out about the place and you're doing your own research. And that's a really good point for when you're chatting with people, because you'll be more knowledgeable as well. So I don't see the harm in it myself.
I found that since I've been doing this, I'm actually more confident about the product. A lot more confident, because the thing about it is like when I first started looking at the stuff for the Dream Vacations, well, I had a conversation with the master rep, and my wording was, "What's this? How can I promote this?" I was like, "This is a bit embarrassing. This is not what I've come here for." And then it was like, "Well, actually, no. Go and click on the resorts. Go and have a look properly at them, and then." I mean, I'll show you. I'll show you now. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next video, and you'll see exactly what I mean by the difference in them. And it really, really shocks me. So if I go on to, I'll prepare myself. Right. Always catch myself with such a good pose. Yeah, that's a gorgeous one. Okay, right, again, like the previous one, I've pre-recorded it. Just makes more sense. Okay, so I know you guys want me to show you how I do these videos, how I convert everything. So I'm going to give you the complete process flow. The reason why I've started using videos and not just putting a YouTube link up is because when people are scrolling through Facebook, if they see a video, it makes them stop. If they see a picture, sometimes they just keep scrolling. But a video will catch somebody's eye. So this is what I do. Okay. So I'm going to go with the one that we were looking at before, because I just think that makes so much more sense. So we're looking at the Royal Albatross. Obviously, I've still got the information I've before. You can see that I haven't read that far. So resort information is where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to policy. I'm then going to click on hotel. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm actually going to see whether or not the hotel's actually got a video on it. Because some do, some don't. And some of them aren't on YouTube. So some of them on Vimeo, but that's not an issue. So if I look here, right. Aha, there you go. Look, there's a video. Now this one here, I don't know if it's actually a video, it's a slide. Yeah, slides there. So that's not giving me what I want at all. Now, that's not what I want. Not at all. So right, so what I need to do then is, okay, go on to Google. You see I'm getting myself ready for this. So just gonna click on that and then we'll come back to that bit in a second. So I'll go to Google here again. Go back to the hotel. I'm going to pick it up from here. So it's the Royal Park Arcturus. So I'm working on PC. I'm just going to literally copy that over, and then I'm going to put this into Google like this. So I'm going to click here. Now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for videos. So all you need to do is just press video on Google, and that will bring up all the different videos that are available. Now, what I tend to do, because you never know whether or not if accommodation has been completely revamped, so I'm looking for one of the most up-to-date videos. So I'm quickly scouring through here. It's like 2009, 2015, 2018. That could be doable. Could be. Let's have a look. Right, let's just click on it, see what it's actually showing. So that's going to take me straight over to YouTube. When I click on it, I'm now going to see exactly what we've got here. In fact, actually, that's a bit touched. Because this is actually the main one for them, and that was Fluke. What I tend to do as well, take the sound off, have a little click through to see whether or not I'm happy with these photos. I skip through them quickly like this, rather than me sitting here for 2 minutes. I can do this in 30 seconds. Is that sort of thing that I think is going to attract people to you? Oh, Travel Club? Yeah, I do. So, right, so this is what I do. Okay, so right click it on your computer if you use the computer, or if not, what you need to do is you need to, on your phone, just literally tap on it and it will bring up, if you need it to bring up, if you tap it in the middle. So I'm going to copy this here. So that's copied this video here. I've not took it up from there, but if you see here, when you copy the URL, show the URL. Right, okay, just not giving you what I want. If you see here, this is a YouTube video up here, and what I'm going to do is put it pause just for a second. I want to make sure that bit there's plain. So I've got into my YouTube converter. I'm just literally going to paste it into there. That's got TV. Yeah, that's the right one because it's showing exactly where it is. So all I need to do is just need to press enter on it, and that's just going to literally do a little dial, and then that's going to convert it into MP4 format. Now, what you're going to see right now is it's got a download button, so I need to download it. Redirect me to different sites. Click that off. I'm downloading. So you can see here in the bottom left-hand corner of my computer that that's downloading this week. The circle stops spinning, so I know it's done its job. Now, what I'm going to do on my PC, I'm going to right-click. I want it to show me where it is in the folder. So showing folder here. So here it is. Okay. Now, obviously, I've done an MP4 on this one before already, so it's come up to MP4 too. So I'm going to right-click this. I want to copy it. The reason why I'm going to copy it is that for myself, what I actually have is I have a folder on my desktop, which is purposely for pay to save. So literally coming down to pay to save here. Oh, there it is. Put my phone on silent. Okay, so come down to pay to save. And I've then got on here Facebook videos for holidays. So click here, right click it here, and then paste it through. And then literally what I could do is just click on it here to see how exactly that's working. Now, if you need to get this onto Facebook, obviously what you can then do is you can then literally go onto your Facebook. So Facebook here. Right, okay, so if you go onto Facebook here, what I then need to do is literally go onto my post. What's on my mind? Okay, so I want to put a video up. Okay, right, okay, so I want to post the video up. So I'm just going to click on here. And then all I then need to do is just need to click on the video there. And that should, Facebook's working properly, start putting that video up on Facebook. There you go, you can see it's actually starting to work because the box has come up. Now with the fact that the box has come up, down through its circle stage, I know that that is actually starting to process that. That is how easy I get this onto Facebook. I don't want to put that post on there. So that's how it's done. It sounds technical, but it's not. The beautiful thing about it is you just do it with any video. You can put it off Facebook video, you can put it off YouTube video. All you need to do is just convert it. Everything you need is always just literally Google, YouTube, watch. I'm not a high-tech person. Anything that I don't know, I Google it, and then I teach myself. So that's how I get. I hope that that's helpful to you, and obviously we'll speak about it. And if anyone that's not, we'll just go back to it. Thanks for it. Can you see, just literally, as I've picked that up and that video, how different that video is to the pictures that we see in the Dream Vacation? Massive difference. It's a massive, massive difference. And that's why when I very first looked at the Dream Vacations, I don't mind admitting I was really disappointed, because I looked at it and I thought, oh my God, what is this? And then it wasn't until I actually realised how to look and actually find the dream vacations. I don't know if anybody saw Dave's live a couple of days ago. He said it's like, you know, it's like a bit of a bargain. You've got to go bargain hunting, and it's true. You need to just literally click what area you want to go to. Don't look at the pictures. Don't even look at the rating that's on the dream vacation. The reason for it is those ratings are not like TripAdvisor ratings. These are just ratings that, you know, that people have been on. It's not given a full complete with, not it's a 1-star, 3-star or 5-star. You can see that if you literally click the accommodation up, but it's like booking.com, it will show you what sort of star it is. But yeah, the videos really do show the difference, and the pictures show the difference. The pictures that we've got on here are seriously out of date. So by me showing how I have converted that, did you guys pick that up at all or not? Paula's smiling like a Cheshire cat.
Because I love it. I love it because it looks more professional. It has more of an impact. Videos are big business on Facebook, and if we're able to do it in this way, and we're all on the same page, we're getting professional videos out there, and we're sharing everything, it's having an impact already. But if we're all on the same page, it's huge. So it looks fantastic when you do it that way.
I found it to be a lot better, and I found there's an awful lot more interaction. And also on top of that, you know, the beautiful thing about it is that with your Facebook story, you can put 26 seconds of a video on, so only 26 seconds. So what that therefore means is that if you've got a video that you've pulled off about a vacation, where do I find the video converter? Hang on a second, sweetheart. I'll just do it for you now. Don't you just love your 11-year-old that walks in the door and says, "Mum, we're back"? Right, sweetheart, it's not a problem. That's the one that I tend to use. That's the video converter that I use. Kevin, sorry, that went on private. Kevin asked me something on private, and I just tell everyone. Right, that's the video converter that I use. If you guys want to pull that off, nice and easy. I find that one does absolutely everyone. It seems to break all of them. It's the same as like if I want a Vimeo one, or if I need to take anything off Facebook, I just literally use a Facebook Finder. In fact, while we're on here, I might as well just pull them off, the ones that I use, so you guys can pick them off. I think that just makes a lot more sense.
What I would say is also worth doing is actually crediting where you've got the video from. Not because they will then go and look on that, just because if there's any copyright issues. So one of the, what I do is look at the travel boards of different countries, and I pull videos from there. You know, the actual main travel board have YouTube channels for each country that we cover. And I just, at the end of, if I'm posting a video and I'm talking about the place and saying how beautiful it is and what we have, at the end, at the very bottom, I'll just put credit and put a hyphen or whatever, and then I'll say it's from the Fijian Tourist Board, for example. Do you know what I mean, where you've got it from? And the reason that I've done that is just because if there's ever any questions about copyright, you've got it covered because you've already explained where you've got it from.
So the one that I've just put in there is the Vimeo one, and then this one here, the next one that's coming up is, this is the one that I use to get anything off Facebook. So say for instance there's a Facebook video that I want, not on my wall, and I want to pull it off someone else's wall. What you need to do is you need to literally, on your computer, you need to click on that video, get that video playing, and then you need to copy the embedment of it. So all you do is just literally copy the links, no different the URL link. That's all you need to do. You copy it, and then you just literally put it into the bottom one that I've got there. It's not technical, not at all, but the difference is it makes you stand out. So say, for instance, if you saw a video and it was really, really funny on someone's wall, but you know it's one of those generic ones that, like, say, for instance, they've picked it off, I don't know, that lads one that that you see all over Facebook. If you wanted to pick that off, and use it as your own video, you can do that, because what that will stop you from having to do is to having someone else's Facebook link on your Facebook wall. If you don't want that, again, that just gives you the ability to be able to stand out. It's like different if you're, you know, some of those joke videos and stuff like that. If you want to pull it down so it looks like you've done it and then put your own words around it, little tips like this make you stand out on Facebook.
Definitely.
Is there anything else that anybody needs any help with whilst I'm on? Don't anybody say get me sign-ups. Has this been useful?
Very, yeah.
Yeah? Monica's like... But see, Monica's the one that's going to be whipping me into shape from now on. I warn you now. Kevin, it's 3 different links that I'll put up. I'll put a link up to take it from YouTube to MP4. I put a link up to take it from Vimeo to MP4, and then I put a link up to take it from Facebook to MP4. You want to put them as MP4, and the reason why you want to put them as MP4 is that when people are physically scrolling through the news feeds, that video will keep moving, it won't stop. So what that therefore means is that their eyes will stop on your Facebook, because it's like, well, what's this? But if you see a picture, we see pictures and we just scroll. So, you know, this is just a way of making you guys stand out with your business. And like I was saying, you know, with the Facebook stories, you can pull these videos, you can cut it down to the 26 seconds that you want, because the beautiful thing about it is if you upload it to a Facebook story and then you try to get it to go on Facebook, Facebook will say, no, it'll only give you 26 seconds. But what Facebook actually allows you to do is pick those 26 seconds that you want. So say, for instance, you know, you've got, you know, a beautiful scenery, a night scenery, or you've got a pool scenery. You could literally have the same video that you could use over 5 days, same hotel, just taking different snippets of it each time. So there's so many different things that you can do. But I would strongly advise that you use your Facebook story. Facebook story is a big, big thing. I've not really used my Facebook story properly for the last week, and I have noticed that my interaction on Facebook has gone right down. The only people that are seeing my posts are you guys, because I'm not using my Facebook story. I can use my Facebook story and get 200 people look at it. I know there's not 200 people looking at my Facebook wall. I know there's not. The stories is the biggest way to get your business to go at the moment. Are you guys all happy? I have to be honest with you, I'd love to go and have a vodka. I haven't had a drink all day. Who am I kidding? I have. I've been to the castle and I've had a little glass of wine with Steph, but Saturday evening, and I'm confused. Kevin says he's confused. Kevin, I'm done now. You have to stay confused. Don't worry, Kevin, we'll do a one-on-one and I'll go through with you if you need me to. That's not a problem. I just want to say thank you very much to every single one of you giving your Saturday night up. It is really appreciated. You know, I appreciate all of you, hence why I come up late on a Saturday night. I am aware that there's a few new people that have started this week, so I am very aware that we need a start-up Zoom call. So literally what I will do, I'll probably do one on Monday, just to make sure that everybody's about. Monica's thinking what she's already doing on Monday. I can see the cogs going. Is that a good day for you, Monday, Monica? Do you want me to unmute you? You've done it.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine Monday, but not after 6 o'clock.
Okay. I might need to do it on the Tuesday just in case people are travelling, obviously with it being the bank holiday. So what I'll probably do, I'll put it on the Tuesday. You're going to be all right to go Tuesday evening, Monica?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. What I'll do then is I'll get a fast track bonus, or not fast track, fast start Zoom done, so that therefore anybody that comes in over the course of the weekend, I can get your guys kicking for you straight away so they're running. Because from now on, we cannot have anybody coming in and not knowing what they're doing at all. Everybody needs to grab there and then and get the reins and let's get going with this. I don't know if you guys haven't noticed, but this is starting to pop at the moment. There's a lot of eyes on us at the moment, an awful lot of eyes. Have you noticed it, Paula?
100%, yeah. And I've done, I'm going to be doing a watch party to discuss exactly that, because we're getting noticed, we're getting a lot of attention, which is fantastic because it means we're making a difference. So yeah, 100%, this is that it's going to go off.
When I say this, we really have got something that is so unique in this space, because if you look at it, who else gives a free holiday when you join? Who else gives a dream vacation for your monthly membership? With what I'm seeing with the other travel companies, they're paying a monthly membership and they are not getting what we're getting, not at all. You know, they've got it whereby, yeah, that they've got it where they can do their travel agency side. You guys have got it whereby you can get your full accreditation. Beautiful thing about it is that you've got your hotel site, so therefore if they want to book whereby you earn commission, they can do that. Obviously, you know, the hotel site also generates commission uplines as well, which you'll find that, you know, in other spaces that is not available. We've got it whereby you guys haven't got to do all the work to be able to earn the commission in respect to bookings. The members side in respect to just customers, £12.95, and they're doing getting wholesale prices. What I'm going to do over the course of the weekend, I'm going to sit back on my own. I've got the links. I'm starting to go through already the difference between the wholesale site and the recommended retail prices. I saw one hotel today, it was £800 difference. £800. That's a lot of money. So, you know, I've looked at it this way. What a fantastic way to be able to help people out, £10 a month. If anyone came near me and they wanted that hotel, my gosh, that would save them £680 just by being a member as a customer. And obviously you guys get $5 per month for it on a residual basis. One of the things I would always say to you, when you've got someone and you're pitching them and you're showing them the difference between the recommended retail price and you're showing them the difference between the wholesale price, if you've got it whereby that's coming in and that's a good, you know, 800 discount, show them how to offset that discount towards next year's holidays with the dream vacations and coming through the club correctly. No, that's fine. That's fine, Cassie. Thank you for coming, darling. This is how I pitch it. When I've got people that come near me and they're like, can you get me a price on this? I'm like, yeah, I can get you a price. But to be honest with you, I can show you the prices. But what I can do, I can show you how to have 3 holidays for the price of 1. So, you know, you can show them how much their holiday will be on the recommended retail price, and then you can then go back through the platform of the Dream Vacations. If you're a part of this Dream Vacation, that will give you the wholesale site automatically, which means you can book your holiday up for this year using the wholesale site. You've still got this massive reduction. Let's use some of this reduction. Let's offset this over the next 6 to 12 months. That therefore means next year, these are the type of prices you're going to be paying for your holidays. That's how I do this, guys. Is that helpful, me explaining it like that, Paula?
Yeah, definitely, because we've got to make sure that people are fully aware of the value of what we've got, but how it fits into their budgets as well. So 100%, that works really well.
The thing about it is that if they hadn't spoke to us, we wouldn't be aware of these amazing discounts that we've got. Now, the thing about it is what's the point in just taking a discount now next year, okay, you might get a discount, but what makes more sense? Offset that discount, so therefore for life, you've got dream vacations for life. You can go away for 2 holidays every single year rather than each year only 1 holiday. I think I'm done now.
Exactly. It's all about positioning, isn't it? It's all about positioning. And if we don't get that cracked from the very start, then we kind of lose that attention that they had in the first place. And it's getting that right in the first instance, and that's what's going to keep their interest.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right.
So I've got a 3 records to do tomorrow at 11. I need to put a Facebook group together for a special lady that's on this Zoom call. She asked me to do it about a week ago, and I've been so busy, bless her. So I'm going to do that, and I am going to be a bit quiet tomorrow because I'm going to be doing admin stuff. So if there's anything administration-wise that you want, or something you want me to have a look at, or some videos that you want me to pull together, can you message me tonight? Because tomorrow is going to be the day I shut down and do admin. So thank you. When I say I appreciate you lot, I really do appreciate you, because you know what, without you lot, there's no point me being here. So, you know, thank you so much for your time. You know, it means a lot to me. I'll have this recorded over, and I'll put this up so that your team members that weren't able to get on, you can send it through to them. So with that said, good night.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
guys. Lots of love. Bye,
Nice
guys.
to see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.